It tops our world lead as Syria's new rebel leaders say they will not pardon Assad regime officials who tortured and killed prisoners during the decades of his brutal reign. CNN's Clarissa Ward went to a Syrian prison to find someone still locked in a cell with no idea that Assad's regime had fallen.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to stop it right there before we get going too far. All right. So CNN is on the scene the moment a Syrian prisoner is freed. You heard what the gentleman just said. You see what's happening. Let's make it a little bit bigger so you guys can really see what's going on here. I find it odd that the mainstream media still has reason to play the games that they play in light of everything that's been happening in our world and things that are going on. I mean, I understand they're probably being told by the deep state what to do as far as trying to maybe build some type of sympathy or something for what's going on when we know this is all part of another big game. But this just to think that the American people are this stupid and to think that the American people are this just idiotic is what bothers me the most. And let's look at this. And let me give you a little background real quick. A lot of you don't know me. This is a new little podcast thing I've started here. But I have a little bit of experience in the world of film and television. I used to be a writer for the Writers Guild. I was a stuntman for years. I've appeared in many films. I've written and worked on many films, produced films from little tiny films in someone's backyard to big blockbusters that have been Oscar-winning films. I have a little experience in the film department. That said, let's take a look at this because what bothers me is here is the mainstream media playing a game with the minds of the weak-minded in our country, telling them that this is apparently some live. Let's just watch. Let's just watch. Let's take a look at this. All right, let's continue here.
Deep in the belly of the regime's Air Force intelligence headquarters,
these are English letters.
We are hoping to find traces of Austin.
We're hoping to find traces. She's hoping, by the way, she's hoping to find traces.
Tice, an American journalist held captive in Syria since 2012. It's one of many secret prisons across the city. This specific branch was tasked with surveillance, arrest, and killing of all regime critics.
These are all cleaned out.
We don't find any hints of Tice, but come across something extraordinary.
Okay, whoa, they're going to come across something extraordinary. Are you ready for this? Extraordinary. By the way, Liz, she's just reading all the things in the walls, and she's just, she's doing a real good job. Got all kinds of people walking around, lights and cameras.
I can't tell, though. It might just be a blanket. But
he can't tell. It might just be a blanket. Look at them. They're so excited. They're looking through, and she's holding her phone in her hand, and I'm not sure the purpose. There's no flashlight on. You can tell the phone is on the home screen. It's got the time. She's not taking a video. I'm not sure exactly what she's doing here. She's been pointing it at the wall for a while. I don't know, but this gentleman is looking through a door, and he's saying, "Oh, it looks like a blanket over there. What do you know?"
It's the only cell that's locked.
And by the way, it's the only cell that's locked.
Can I shoot it?
The guard makes us turn the camera off while he shoots the lock off the.
So they have to turn the camera off while he shoots the lock off the cell door.
Cell door.
This is the GMC
Now,
Sierra.
Of course, we're going to have to go through this commercial.
Available
but
with
while
next
this is
level
going, while
technology.
this is happening, let's talk about this real quick. So this reporter, I forget her name on there, or whatever the hell her name is. She is now they've just shot the door off. The lock off the door. She's running around. They're on the scene at the moment a Syrian prisoner is freed. Let's continue.
We go in to get.
Now remember, the lock's been shot off. Lights are on all over the place. Very bright lights, by the way.
At a closer look, it's still not clear if there is something under the blanket.
It's not clear if there's something under the blanket.
Oh, it moved. Is there someone there? I thought I someone there?
Oh, now we got the lights on. Is there someone there? Is there someone there? Is there someone there? She sounds so convincing.
Or is it just a blanket? I don't know.
Or is it just a blanket? I don't know. Pretty nice blanket, too. Very laid out, pretty. Looks kind of clean. Kind of hard to tell. But, I mean, I don't see any dirt, dust, or debris on top of it.
Hello?
Okay, I just go.
Oh, he's peeking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. All right. So, all right. Lights have been out. Cell door was closed. This man apparently wasn't startled with the gunshot to the lock. This is the best part. I mean, his clothes could not be any cleaner. His hands are clean. His eyes are not apparently being bothered by the bright lights that have just been turned on in this dark cell as he came out from under this dark blanket. I mean, he's just, bright lights aren't bothering him or nothing. He's just, hands up, ready to pop up when he's told to pop up.
I'm a civilian, he says. I'm a civilian.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, she's over there just trying to catch her breath. She doesn't know what to do. She has no idea what to do. She's just, oh my God. Look what we found, everyone. A man very well manicured with a beautifully nice haircut. Very clean. And it's almost like there's no sheen or shine to his head. Like maybe we used some type of powder to get that shine off of his head. Not bothered by the bright lights that just suddenly appeared in his cell.
He tells the fighter he's from the city of Humps.
Look how concerned she looks. She's holding her chest. Oh my God, she is just unbelievably concerned. And of course, there's another soldier out there with his gun.
He's been in the cell for 3 months.
The kid looks like he's about 12 years old, by the way. Oh, and all of a sudden she notes he's been in the cell for like 3 months.
Okay, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
He clutches my arm tightly with both hands.
Okay.
This the narration could not be the. Again, I was a guild writer. This is the worst writing I have ever heard in my entire life. I'm almost appalled by the CNN. You should be embarrassed. You are the most ridiculous bunch of idiots on the planet. I've never seen such stupidity all my life. And this woman should literally be locked up for literally lying to the. I don't know what you do. I don't know. There's got to be some type of recourse for what this woman's doing. I don't know what it is. But she should be embarrassed too. Never be allowed to set. Why is anyone ever going to even work with this woman again? The money's not worth it.
Does anyone have any water?
Does anyone have water?
Mike.
Look at that. Look at those fingernails. Look at his fingernails right there. You see that right there? Look at that. Look how clean. No, 3 months. 3 months. This man hasn't had water in 3 months. This man hasn't had anything. Look at his clothes. Look at this. Look at this. No sweat, no dirt, no nothing. I mean, his hand is almost cleaner than hers. I mean, she looks like she's been doing something. God knows what it is.
Mike. Okay, it's water. It's water.
It's water. Goggle. Oh, God, you've never had water. Make sure you drink very, very fast because you haven't had water in 3 months.
Okay, you're okay.
Thank God she's so comforting.
You're okay.
Oh, he's staggering a little there. Look at that's a good stagger.
To walk him outside. Thank God you are safe. Don't be afraid, the fighter says. You are free. This is the third prison they brought me to, he says. The third prison. After 3 months in a windowless cell, he can find
3 months in a windowless cell, and the man just looks up to the sun. Look, I don't know if anyone's like kind of been in a dark room maybe, and mom turns on the lights or your wife or someone, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, turn out the lights. Good God, please. This man has been, whoa, hey, what's going on? Every since the lights came on, and now he's just staring at the sun that he hasn't seen apparently in 3 months. Look, man, and this woman, man, look at her. What's with the freaking scarf, for God's sake? And Mr. Mercedes had it.
finally see the sky.
Oh, make sure when we get outside, you look up because the words are going to be, he finally sees the sky. And we need you to look up to the sky and see it. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I will do this for you. Oh, this poor man.
My God, the light, he says. Oh God, there is light. My God, there is light.
Oh, he's hugging her and kissing her. And he doesn't apparently smell. I mean, just months in a cell, and she's all just hugging up on him, holding him all tight. Let me tell you, man, the homeboy would be stanking. You wouldn't be taking kisses from him. You'd be like, all right, buddy, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, look at that well-manicured hand. Again, no dirt on his back, been lying on a floor for God knows how long. Remember when he came up from the blanket that there was a concrete floor there. So the blanket was over him. He was on a concrete, dirty floor, but no dirt on his back, no nothing. Oh, he's got to sit now because, he hasn't been sitting long enough, and now, he's just going to hold that hand too. Oh, don't let go. Don't let go of me, okay?
Stay with me. Stay with me. He repeats again and again.
Oh, look at him just there. Look at it. Well, his beard looks pretty nice too. Not bad there.
For 3 months, I didn't know anything about my family. I didn't hear anything about my children.
Oh, look at that.
Something to eat.
Look at him shake. Look at him shake.
His mouth.
This man is so weak. Look at those clean fingernails, those clean hands. I mean, he's so weak. He's just, he's shaking to get that in his mouth. Oh, look at him. Oh, he hasn't had food. Does that look like the face of a man who hasn't eaten in 3 months? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they fed him last week. I don't know. But the way they're acting and the game they're playing is this man hasn't eaten. God knows when's the last time this man ate.
But his body can't handle it.
Oh, his body just can't handle that food.
His captors fled during the fall of Damascus.
She knows a lot about this guy, too, by the way, from just, she's got the narrative down well. It's a pretty nice chair they found there, too. It doesn't look like something that might have been brought by a film crew or anything. A very, very nice, comfortable office chair there in the middle of Syria in a prison.
Leaving him with no food or water. That was at least 4 days ago.
Okay, so now 4 days. All right, we'll give him 4. So it's been 4 days. He hasn't eaten in 4 days, and he couldn't handle one bite, and he didn't even swallow it. It went into his mouth, and all of a sudden he bent over. And look at the concern in her face. I mean, this woman is looking for an Oscar. I mean, she's trying real hard.
I'm shaking. My face is shaking, he says. The rebel tells him there's no more army, no more prisons, no more checkpoints. Are you serious, he says? Syria harra. Syria is free, he tells him.
Syria is free. Note that, CNN viewers. You're right. Syria is free. Just so all of us CNN viewers understand that Syria is free.
It's the first time he has heard those words.
Oh, man, this guy's good. This guy's definitely good. Oh, this guy's unbelievable, man.
He tells us his name is Adil Hurbal, and that officers from the much-feared Mukhabarat. She's got to play that game too. Like let me do the accents like I'm from Syria myself, because we wouldn't say Ahabi Hurrah or whatever kids were English. We would say Ahabi Hurrah. Intelligence services took him from his home and began
look at him shake.
Him about his phone.
Look at him shake. Look at those nice clean socks too, by the way, clean pants. Now I'll give him a little bit on his knee, but then he was laying, kind of sat down there on his knee. Now it's funny too, because if you look at the chair, there's still some bubble wrap there on the bottom, like they just kind of took that out and put that together real quick so he'd have a place to sleep. And again, he's got the Crocs going, killing those Crocs.
They brought me here to Damascus. They asked me about names of terrorists, he says. Did they hit you, the fighter asks. Yes, he says. As a paramedic arrives, the shot.
Oh, God. Thank God there was a paramedic available, too, because they got a paramedic right there in Syria in a prison that had nobody there but one guy locked in a cell. But we're there. By the way, again, I'm going to go with a very nice, very, very clean and very well kept coat.
There's nothing. Everything's okay. The Red Crescent is coming to help you, this man assures him. You are safe. Don't be afraid anymore. Everything you are afraid of is gone. Tens of thousands of Syrians have disappeared in
This is
Assad's
amazing.
prisons.
This is just literally
Up until 15
amazing.
minutes ago, Adel Hurbal was one of them.
15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, they've taken him from the cell. They walked him out. They got the ambulance guys on the scene because Syria is like your hometown in United States, where if you call an ambulance, they're there within seconds, and minutes because they're just down the street from this prison, this torture center in Syria.
He is still
where Assad, by the way, tortured people. Tortured. This guy's in so much pain.
The ambulance worker reassures him.
Yeah, he's not afraid. The only thing this guy's afraid of is if he's going to get that paycheck they promised him for this acting job.
The car I got into, they blindfolded me, he says. It is the end of a very dark chapter for him and for all of Syria. But so many ghosts remain.
So many ghosts.
Did you know?
So many ghosts remain. So many ghosts. So many ghosts. Look, man, I'm not sure if there. My hopes are there's not a lot of people out there actually believing this happened. I think it's again pretty pathetic that CNN would even go this far. I want to kind of go back for a second, real quick, because what I wanted to do was go back on this video for a moment. Let me bring it up full screen here so I can grab this guy here. The idea was it's how do I? Here we are. So this is this woman's name, Clarissa Ward, made a startling discovery when a rebel fighter uncovered a hidden prisoner still unaware of Assad's ouster. His ouster. His ouster. Yes, his ouster. I mean, you can go back and look at the video. You can watch it yourself. It's pretty much readily available. Just go on YouTube, put it in, and check it out. It saddens me as someone, living in the United States during these times when there's so much hope, and there's an administration out there that's just trying to drag us down and destroy any, and somehow that the mainstream media and these people, kind of follow, the guidelines and do what they're told. And this Clarissa woman, whatever the hell her name was, is literally sits here and acts this out like this is some real thing. I mean, come on. No prisoner for 3 months, been moved around from prison to prison, been in this one for 3 months, is hiding under a very clean blanket. He's got clean clothes. He's got clean socks. He doesn't even look distressed in any way. He's powdered. His face is powdered. There's no sheen or shine from sweat or oils from not being bathed for months. I mean, he takes a bite of food and he's shaking. Oh, a bite of food. I haven't had food. Dude, it's the worst acting job I've ever seen in my life. This was horrible. This was really, really bad. CNN should be ashamed. And let me tell you, if you're someone out there that thinks for a second this is real, you, my friend, you are the problem with the United States of America, because you believe the narratives, you fall for the agendas, and you're the reason we're having these problems. If anybody's got anything they'd like to say, please, go for it. Let me and others know. But man, I don't even know what to say. I'm just, it kind of saddens me. But with a guy with years of experience in the filmmaking and so I was a veteran and I visited these places. This isn't going to happen. It's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen within 15 minutes of finding this gentleman. This is pathetic. It's disgusting, and CNN should be ashamed. God bless America. Have a good night. That's my dog playing. She's real.